Anything in armor is all mine. 1,000 gales. Don't mind if I do.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle Fly.
Strike!
I'll smash you.
It's over! Sword Rain
Do it.
Alpha!
Astral Energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hurricane.
Burn in hell!
Chinese
Sword Rain Alpha!
All right. Freeze. Astral Time. Eagle. Do it. Astral Energy.
Say no more! Onward and upward. There.
Forgive you!
Pick it!
This one's mine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Crowded enough with the Astral Energy. This will come in handy. Do it! Fly! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Way to go!
Throw escape! Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder!
Let them mark
My
the
turn!
nose. Feel!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing
Now!
arm.
Here I come!
I'm
sorry to be
wrong.
We've all got enough
It's over.
Art expert
Yes,
coming
ma'am.
through.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I'm
Now,
all summed up.
you're mine.
Mega Ray.
Looks like we won.
Get lost!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Surrounding us like
Take this!
dance in the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Air thrust! Here's a
Not
healing
today!
Sword
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this!
Glacial Spear!
You're finished!
Here's Illuminate Render!
I'll smash you! Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze Lancer! Now! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! First strike!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Nicely done.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
No choice! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Take this!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indana?
Not to a Renin, they don't.
Eat this!
Thunder Blade!
Take
Glacial
this!
Spear! Here's Evil!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze Lancer!
Strike!
Dance in the wind!
Sword War!
Air
can
By the
do!
power of water!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Mega Ray!
Eat this!
I'll be saving
I'm
this.
just getting started! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Here I come!
I can feel my precision improving.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? We're finally here. Elde Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elde Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shionne! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own. We're so high up!
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? Whew!
Ow!
Here I come!
Here I go!
Swordling Alpha! It's time!
Okay.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here,
Swordling Alpha!
First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Crush! Sword Rain Alpha!
Heavy Glacier Field! We're in the home stretch, guys! What she said?
Eyes on the prize!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
My turn! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on it!
Firmament Render!
I'll smash you! Eat this!
Arrow
Sword Rain Alpha! Eat this! I'm not done!
Well, looky here!
What's wrong?
Huh? Yes!
What's this doing here?
Right, here goes!
Dance in the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn it hell! Sword Rain Alpha! Move on! Eagle Fly!
Do it! Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
My
Do
turn!
it! Flying free! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Didn't even break a sweat.
I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Xion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it. I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
'87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it!
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion.
That was nothing.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegis. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.